My name is Mel Calderon, and right now I am a part-time illustrator, artist, muralist, maker, and part-time florist over at Mariposa Plants and Flowers. Well, right out of high school, college was really scary, and so Ames got me in that college mindset before moving on to a university. I was really interested in storytelling, and so that was kind of the path that I was on that first time around. And then I ended up going to UNC and getting my bachelor's degree in English. My second to last semester at UNC, I went and did the Disney College program in Orlando at Walt Disney World. Got to experience life outside of Greeley in this place where literally it was all about storytelling and making people happy. So I kind of got hooked and forced myself to come back and finish my degree at UNC, and then went down and worked at Walt Disney World for about a decade, almost 10 years. I was always sort of a crafty kid, but I never thought of myself as an artist. And so it started to kind of spark art in my head and thinking, okay, actually I'm kind of okay at this. And then that eventually ended up me being a designer for window displays for the Walt Disney Company. So I got to do displays at Magic Kingdom, in Disney Springs, in Epcot, at Hollywood Studios. Just being able to have a snapshot of something just right when you look into a window was pretty magic. And so came back here to Greeley. I didn't ever think I would come back, but here I am, and I have been so pleased at how the art scene has grown here in Greeley. I worked as a florist at Mariposa for a few years and then decided I wanted to go back and get my art teaching degree. And so I did classes at Ames, I did classes at UNC to kind of round out that second bachelor's degree. It was so great going back to Ames as a non-traditional student, just from a completely different perspective, and having that direct comparison from when I did college as like right out of high school, 18, to being in my 30s, and how learning just was different for me. I had that craving for learning. It wasn't just going through the motions. It was really wanting to learn these things and soak up everything I could from these amazing professors. I feel like it made me such more of a well-rounded artist, being able to have the opportunity to take all of these different classes. But I just had this very vivid thought of Raven and Rabbit Studios. So Pope Farms was kind of my first big one outside of Mariposa, which was something, I had been doing that for 5 years at that point, I think. That was my first one. So I kind of went on a very big scale, and now I've sort of been scaling down to stickers and greeting cards, and then going big to big canvases. And so being able to sort of play with my media has been really great. Like my bumper stickers are just like chilling out in the UK and Canada and Australia, and that's so crazy to me that and making people laugh on a global scale. Being able to kind of go back and forth and doing these like really big scale projects where, it's public art, people in the community can kind of enjoy it, or something that somebody can, take into their home. Being able to impact people in different ways has just been pretty great.